Good morning. In this video, I'm going to show you how to copy a quiz over to multiple courses. Now, in this case, you may be teaching multiple sections of a course, or there may be multiple sections of a course, but they're all taught by different faculty. But anyway, step one, what you're going to do, you are going to go to backup. You're going to hit next. And we're going to just deselect everything. And then we're going to just scroll down to the quiz that we wish to copy over. The quiz or quizzes. And this also applies to any other grade item. So if you wanted to copy a forum over, you could do that as well. So now I have selected the content that I want, and I'm going to hit next. And this is just a confirmation of everything that has been selected. And now I'm going to perform the backup. And you see the backup file was created successfully. So now we're going to hit continue. This time, we are going to download that item. And you see it's right here. And I'm using Google Chrome. And you see the download is appearing here. Now I'm going to click here. And I'm going to show it in the folder. And typically it goes to the downloads folder. And now, in the event that these are courses that you have, that you are teaching, what you will do is you will go to your new course. So now you see you have your file. And you can always move this to your desktop or to any folder that you wish, but typically they show up in your downloads folder, and this is an MBZ file. It's a Moodle specific. So now I'm going to go to my first course that I want to copy to, and I am going to select Restore. And I'm going to go back to my download file. Here it is. And I'm just going to back up. And I'm going to restore. Continue. And we're going to restore. See, because we're already in the course that we want to restore to. I'm going to simply, I'm not going to restore into an existing course. I'm going to restore into this course because we're in the course that we're trying to restore to. And we're going to leave this option checked, the merge backup course, because again, we're adding content. We're not replacing. We're not trying to totally replace the content. So we're going to leave this option checked. Continue. And we're going to leave that as no because we're not including any enrollment methods from the previous course. And I'm going to select next. And if you do have groups from the previous course, they will, by default, they are copied over. But if you don't want to include those groupings, you can uncheck that and include, and if you don't wish to include those calendar events, you can uncheck that. So now, next. And you see the option to keep current enrollments is not available because, again, we're simply combining. So the current enrollments of the course that we're going into will not be affected. So now, next. And you see how I just went back to the previous page. In the schema page, you see how you can still deselect. Let's say you initially did copy over 2 quizzes in a forum and you decided, I don't want to keep the forum. You can deselect that if you wish. So next, because we're going to keep that, and I'm going to perform that restore. And now you see that the quiz, you see the quiz right here. There's our first quiz. Now the downfall is that these quizzes don't always go where you want them to, so you do kind of have to locate them. But either way, you see now that the diagram test out, the global warming forum, and you see that drag and drop quiz has been copied over into the new course. And if you have multiple faculty teaching different sections of the same course, okay, you would just follow these steps for each course that you want to go into. Let's say I wanted to add it to this course as well. I'm going to hit restore, and I'm just going to do the same thing. And you see, this is the file. It's coming from that More Appearance demo course. So restore. And this is what is included in that MVZ file that we just drug over. So continue. And again, we're simply merging into this existing course. So look, we're not replacing. So no. Unless this is a course that you are working on between semesters that has not been opened, you just act like this option doesn't even exist, okay? This option here, act as if it don't even exist. It's not there. This is what you are going to use the majority of the time. Merge the backup course into this course, and we're going to continue. And you see, I'm in the JS Sandbox course. This is the course that I'm trying to put those quizzes in from that More demo course. So now, yeah, I'm not going to include the calendar events or any groups, so I'm going to uncheck that. And people hardly use this option. It's rare that you'll find instructors that have these in their courses. Competencies. So next. And again, you see that the current enrollments will not be affected. So you see, keep current enrollments is not included. And again, I can deselect what I don't want. And I think I'm just going to include the drag quiz. So I'm going to deselect section 5 totally. And I'm just going to include this drag quiz. So next. But if I did want to include the others, I would. On second thought, I think I'm going to just include it all. So yes, this is about transferring to multiple courses. But if you did decide you wanted to exclude one, you can deselect. But anyway, I'm going to perform the restore now. Continue. And now you see the drag quiz has been copied over. Now, if you have multiple instructors that are teaching more than one section of the same course, let's say it's a multiple instructors teaching more than one section of a chemistry course. You, as the person, can create the quiz, and then you can back that quiz up like we did at the beginning of the video, and you can just back that quiz up only. And whenever you select download, like we did earlier in this video, you have the file. You can email that file to the other faculty that are teaching this course, and you can inform them that they will simply restore it into their course. Whenever they go to their own courses, they will need to make sure they have this file. So they will need to download this file, and they should have it when you email it to them. And once they have done that, when they're in their own courses, they will hit restore, and they'll drag that file where we were earlier. So let's say they're in their own course. They're going to hit restore, and they're going to drag the file here, okay? Where import a backup file is. They can drag it or they can locate it on their computer, but I find it's just as easy to simply drag, and they'll start the restoration process. And tell them that they are to, once they have done so, okay, let me go back. Once they have done so, and they begin this restoration process, they are going to restore into this course, the course that they're in, and they're simply merging the course backup file into their current course. They're not replacing. So once they see, and this option is selected by default. So continue, and they'll just complete the process. If there are additional questions, you can refer back to this video, or you can email me, and I can also do this with you live via Zoom or my free conference call account, or through Microsoft Teams, through Global Meet. Well, you get the idea. I can have a virtual meeting with you where I can share my screen with you and show you exactly what I'm doing. Until next time, bye.